Hey friends, good evening to every one of you and my listeners out there. Today I would like to share my lesson gained from the Mass Indoctrination Day 13. It was centered on the kind of sin, but I learned that for us to be fully part of Christ, we have to undergo a process. We can't just say we are part of Christ, or we can't just confess Christ. He's our Lord and personal Savior, and we just think it's just like that. We have to undergo a process called baptism. Baptism helps to place a seal because it is administered by the prophet, but truly it is being covenanted by the Holy Spirit. So we have to undergo baptism. And understood that there are two kinds of sin: the sin unto death and the sin that is not unto death. A sin that is not unto death is a sin that is not committed, that is not committed willfully. A sin that is not unto death is a sin that we commit, but it is not willfully. It is not willfully, it's not intentional. No man is perfect. So at times we fall short. So when we fall short, those kinds of sin is called a sin that is not unto death. And such sin, we can go back to God and ask forgiveness. And definitely He will forgive us. But when we talk about a sin that is unto death, sin that is unto death is a sin that is against the Holy Spirit. And remember, the Bible says any sin that is against the Holy Spirit cannot be forgiven, such as blaspheming, worshipping false idol. Sins that is against the Holy Spirit cannot be forgiven. So we as Christians, we should be very, very conscious, and should be very, 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 very conscious and intentional in our worship to God and in our acts to God, because it takes the Holy Spirit to consciously walk with the Lord. So we have to always ask for the guidance of the Holy Spirit. Remember when Christ was going, He said He's going to send He's going to send a comforter, a helper, someone that will teach us things that are to come, someone that will show us things. So we have to engage the Holy Spirit in our daily activities for us not to commit a sin that is unto death. Because when we commit a sin that is unto death, it cannot be forgiven. I always end by saying a short prayer, and honestly the prayer is from my heart, and it is my prayer that everyone who listens will get the understanding of what I'm talking about through the Holy Spirit, and he or she will be able to walk consciously according to the steps and the direction of the Lord through the Holy Spirit. Thank you, and God bless you all.